guess what is gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you guys to see another car video, because I've damaged both of my wrists a few days ago and I have to wear this sling on my left because it hurts more. But that's out of the point. What's this week's video is this will be after we get rid of this car. We're getting rid of this car. This will be released after this is gone, because I'm gonna talk garbage about this problem, and half of this is skipping, ranting about all the problems in the past we've had, and then another section of it's about the good stuff that's happened to it, like the features that were nice about this. But anyways, this is a 2014 Hyundai Santa Fe Ultimate version. This is a nicer car, even though it has had multiple problems throughout the years. We think it is a good car. It is a really nice one, but it does have a few problems which I'm going to rant about. And first problem is we'll go under the hood. So then here is the 3.4 liter 6-speed automatic transmission for the trans. This is a 3.4 liter V6 engine in it, and the first problem we can see is these still work. That's nice, but the first problem we can see is when we got this fixed, they cracked the engine cover. I hate that, and I never liked how this engine looked. I loved the Sonata better because of how much nicer it was. This one, it's just a cheap plastic thing. It doesn't really matter that much. And like I said in the Sonata video, in this way, the air comes in through right here, which is really nice. And so then, a next problem that we've had with this is, alright, so the first problem we can see is, notice how that's on? Notice how that's off? We got a burned out headlight. I know that's not really a bit of a problem since you could just fix that in 3 minutes, but it's kind of dumb of how it's designed. There's a clip back here that you need to miss, and your hand, it just doesn't get it. So, like, pay $300 to fix that when you have spares and you just fix it for free. I know, it's kind of annoying. But a next major problem with this is inside the interior. So I don't know how this happened, but this is loose and it's broken off, but we just put it back in place and hope that no one sees, and it's good enough. Alright, let's hear how this thing sounds. And obviously, like this one, you gotta press the brake to start it. And as we did that, the seat moves forward because it's a double seat and it's really nice. And that's another nice thing, is that, remember, this one still has the eco right here. Press off. It's really nice. Another thing this also has is the room lights and the door lights for whenever you open the door. And one feature about this is it has the sunroof, which I'm not going to open since it's broken all the time. So I mean, is this one better or worse than the Sonata? I say this is worse, because this just sounds terrible. And another thing I've not mentioned about the Sonata over there, right over there, is the fact is, guess what? These two cars, they're both oil burners. They burn oil every week. We always need to fill them up on oil, and at least we don't have to do it on this one. That one, we have to keep filling the oil up on. So that's one thing about this. And I just zoomed in real quick. But other than that, this car's been pretty reliable with its engine. But we have a few more, the mechanical fault, and a few more things in the back. And then after that, we're moving on to the features. Another annoying problem with this is that this map is outdated as heck. This map is the same exact map that's in 2014, and we keep using this map even though it's 2025 right now. So what ends up happening is it doesn't know routes that have been created, so then we don't know if it's true or not anymore. And also we just silenced the thing at all because it just is terrible. And no, that's not my location at all. Alright, so then this fault is very, very dumb. And this is about the fuel door. So you see this little thing right here? See how I can pull it and it doesn't go back like it should? There's a little bit of story to this, is that we were on a trip, we were towing something behind us. We went to go and open this, and there's a little piece that moves out of the way to let the fuel door open, and then we pull this to open it, and it wouldn't open. So then the fuel door wouldn't open. So then we got behind here and we basically broke it off so we can open this, because we didn't realize about the back one there since the trunk was loaded all the way. So we broke it off and we had to put a piece of tape in there. And then here's what we have to do whenever we want to go fill it up at a gas station. So you got to go open the trunk. Oh, I forgot my scooter in here. Whoops. And then you have to go over here, and here's the fuel door release. So what you have to do is you've got to pull it. You see how it opens a little bit? I can't open it all the way, but I'll open it real quick. So then it was this piece right here that we basically broke off, and you see some tape residue when we had to tape it to close it. So now we can't open it there. We have to go in the winter. We have to open this, pull this, open that, and then we can fuel up, which is annoying. And here's the thing. You want to know how much they quoted us to fix this little piece? Just take a guess. Alright, you got your guesses in? Around $400 to take off this whole panel to replace this little clip. And I mean, they replaced the entire fuel cable to get that fixed, but that didn't fix it at all. And also, this power trunk almost tried to unalive me. It just started going down on its own. So that's really all the outdoor ones, but there is one more that I will show real quick. This transmission is screwed up. Whenever in winter it is super cold out, this transmission, it's basically like I do this. So see, I'm now in sports mode. I can move it, and then there's 1, 2, and 3. Whatever happens is that it's basically acting like it's in sport mode, but it's not knowing when to shift. So in the mornings it shifts super bad, and what we have to do is we have to turn off the car, and then we have to start it up again, and then it just works perfectly fine, which we never noticed, but we thought it was like a fluid issue in the trans when it's cold out, and that's what some people said online, but they can never sort through the issue, so that's why my parents are getting rid of this car. They hate this. So that's another fault, and I can't really think of many other faults. Oh wait, I got one more. Another few things we've had is that this tire blew out once, and then this seat heater right here, it once had a fault and it had to get replaced. Alright, so now we're moving on to the features of this car. So one thing about this is that it's a 6-seater, and you do this is gonna be awkward, but you pull it, you push it, and that's how you take these down. Or, oops, that happened. And then one feature about this is that right here it has these pulls where if I pull them, it causes these seats to go move forward. See right here, I pull it, but that one's in the way. The front seat's in the way. Another nice feature about this is that it has rear air conditioning, so that it can be for both of these, and it can also be for your feet down there. One funny thing I've had about this is that if this is ever hot, this is always cold. That's always cold, that's always hot. It's never been the same. So that's why sometimes I would always sit back here just because it was nicer. Another nice feature about this is the sunroof. It goes all the way back, and then you pull this one for the actual sunroof. So that's nice. And then what would be cool about this is if you want to close both of these at the same time, This one will close, but this will wait for it. Watch, this is funny. So that's pretty nice. I find that really nice. Also, this tracker right here, that's pretty cool. And this thing, it has a good sound system. I'm not gonna play anything on here, but it has a good sound system. I really like it. One also thing I like on the steering column is there's a mute button for the radio. It's really nice. The call system never worked. Never really did. We don't know why. But this, it's a pretty nice car. Other than its faults, it's been pretty nice. So I'm gonna throw in a clip real quick of me doing the trans with the Sonata and then the Santa Fe, which will be real quick. So right here you guys. And so, at the same time, I'm going to be doing this. My mother does not want me to do this, but this thing is decrepit. This thing is falling apart, so I'm just going to... There we go. That's nice. So this, we can throw away, since I can finally drive on my own. Just like the Sonata, right over there, just had its own. This one as well had it, but now we're getting rid of it, so we gotta take it off. So yeah, this is the 2014 Santa Fe. And also one thing I forgot to mention, it has a CD player in it, and it still works, unlike the Sonata. But this one, the Sonata, is gonna be the only last one that has its own CD player. This one, we're getting rid of it for a... I'm not going to say what one it is, because that's just privacy violation, but the next one we get won't have a CD player. That one will. I'm still trying to get that one fixed. But this one, it was a good car, despite its faults. I want to say to everyone again, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.